Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Trevor Gott, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's Brock Holt now. He will lead this one off today.
Brock Holt.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
The right fielder.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Brock Holt is retired to kick off the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Judge is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 11.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order. Jack Flaherty starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Batting
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In is Christian Yelich. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Fowler at the track. The wall. Gone!
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
So here's Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's been a slow start as they come in with just one win from their first 5 ball games. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Willie.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. And he fouls this one off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung. By wasps right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, William Contreras, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's got to find a way to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have dominated so far. They've got the chance in this one to complete a series sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year, and one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one, and he is out on the tag. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-0. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. His prior history in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number one.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Gott.
Stepping in, Trevor Gott. First offering on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. Holt onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
Now batting, second baseman, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Boy, that's what Wheels can
Now
do for you, D-Row.
right
You can
fielder,
see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. The Brewers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Lane Thomas. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. In there, a base hit. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple.
Batting ninth.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the three-bagger.
Jack Flaherty comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Now batting. Second base.
At the plate, Brock Holt. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Popped up. Adames makes the catch to end the inning. So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. One out.
Now
riding in once again, Willy Adames. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Molina gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Adames is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, William Contreras hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Number 3.
Oh, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The center
Here's
fielder,
big Aaron
99,
Judge.
Aaron.
As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second.
Holt waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Dexter Fowler. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 11.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Judge has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
Now
So 1 away here with the bases empty,
Matt
and that'll bring up the
Carpenter.
sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Carpenter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the 3rd baseline. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Again, he sends it out of play. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cardinals. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Gott. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
And he will make the play out there, and there
Now
are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Fernando.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jack Flaherty.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Yelich.
Christian.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Popped him up. Tellez in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are...
Stop. Willie Adames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in once again, Brock Holt. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dexter Fowler is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Popped him up. Adames calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now. Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Ready once again, William Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Contreras.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. It's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Alex Reyes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 99.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Reyes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does it, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Wade Miley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 26, Wade Miley.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The batter.
Digging in now, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
The center fielder, number
First
35,
offering on its way.
Lane.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Christian Yelich will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Avisail Garcia.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia.
He hits it hard on the ground to the left.
And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed from an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains 5-2. Tyler Thornburg is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 48, Tyler Thornburg.
Harrison Bader swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The Brewers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Harrison Bader goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Brock Holt is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Thornburg, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Garcia is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Next for Milwaukee, William Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll.
Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ryan Helsley is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 56. Ryan Helsley.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The center fielder.
Slap hard the opposite way.
Judge.
And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he lifts it in the air to right field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. Stepping into the box.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Thornburg.
He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. O'Neill is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Fernando Tatis.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Line toward the gap in left center. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's 7-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As